Okay. Episode 10 of Zatima. And like I said, I would like to apologize for any background noise. This is the series or season finale. Let's just say I don't like the way it ended. It's like, but let's get into it. So the girls, Angela and Fatima, walk in and find Bryce on the floor and Zac standing over him. Come to find out, like, Bryce played it off like that Zac was teaching him a new boxing move, and he ended up getting up off the floor, and he goes to show Angela his office while Zac and Fatima's outside, and Fatima, once Zac told her what would happen, and hold on. Okay, so once Zac told Fatima what really happened, all Fatima could do was just laugh, and I'm just like, oh my god, like. Oh my god, like she cannot stop laughing. And Zac was like, listen, that's not funny. That's not something you do. Like, how if I tell you, you ask me if I'm bisexual and I say no, and then you proceed to kiss me like no. So that's anybody's natural reflexes. Like if somebody's coming towards you and you not expecting it, that's your reflex. You're gonna knock somebody else, and that's just what he did. Like Fatima, she couldn't take it. She was just dying laughing. Like she was having a field day with this. And she was like, and then here I was worried about Deja. Now I got worried about another man coming up to my man. And I'm just like, oh my God. And I'm like, oh my God. Like she really just having a field day with the fact that Bryce literally just came and kissed her man. Like, and exactly, that's not funny because, I was triggered by that. And not for nothing, that do be happening in jail. Like guys feel like that's just what they want, and they're gonna try to do what they can to get it. And Zac was like, "Why I gotta be irresistible to everybody?" I mean, you are a little bit of a good eye candy, so I ain't mad at that. So you is what it is, okay? So eventually, Angela and Bryce came out of his office, and they wanted to do. That was a quick lunch when you think about it. From what everything that transpired, that was their lunch. So then Bryce and Angela decided to invite Zac and Fatima. My hair look crazy. Zac and Fatima out for dinner. And Zac was like, nah, he's on a cleanse and he ate something wrong. So now he got the bubble guts. And, Angela and Bryce didn't think nothing of it. But, it is what it is. So they kind of deflected from the situation because I guess now that Zac knows how Bryce is, he's trying to keep his distance away from him at all costs. But then again, they're partners in this new office business that they got going on. So it's like, well, how can we, keep it cordial and professional now at this moment? That's what he's thinking. So eventually they went their separate ways. Zac and Fatima head to their house. When they both pull up, there's a woman standing outside with a bat. She reminds me of Fatima back in Sisters when she went to Hayden's house and she busted up his car. But lo and behold, come to find out, that's Lori, which is Nate's wife. And she's there because her and Fatima was saying words to each other. And Fatima was like, who is this bee? Why does she call me all types of bees and stuff like that? And Zac is just trying to keep his peace. Mind you, I guess his neighbors from across the street is watching the whole altercation go down, and they're all trying to keep the peace. And Lori's trying to also say that, listen, my husband's phone is pinging here. Let me see if he's here. And Zac tries to call him, and he didn't answer. So Lori goes back into her phone, and she says, look, his location is here. So eventually they kept the peace. Zac was able to get the bat from Lori, calm her down. Also calm Fatima down and take her bag. She got her gun in there. And they go to the house. So after the girls go inside, the neighbor from across the street was like, you sure I don't need to call no cops? And Zac was like, nah, we good, we good. Go back in your house. We got to take under control. So after that, they're in the house. Lori, she's still looking in cabinets and stuff, trying to see what her man. Why the heck she flip over some pillows thinking her man was gonna poof magically appear underneath some pillows? Nah, so she went upstairs to check. Also, Fatima was like still on the fence, like, listen, this girl just came out of nowhere. So Zac finally told Fatima that that's his wife, and that, you know, she's looking for him and stuff like that. So they calm down. Fatima goes to get her some water, and some odd reason Zac ends up because Fatima asked Zac to open the door so they can get some air so she could calm down. When he go to open the backyard, he sees Deja and Nate inside his hot tub. Like, just getting on. So that was about to go left, and Zac and Fatima, they had a little conversation, like, listen, why are you staying trying to cover for this guy? And he's down here doing the wrong. So eventually, he was able to coerce Lori outside to go to the front. And Fatima was still inside. And Fatima took it upon herself. She went outside in the backyard. All you see was, come here. Remind me of a Mortal Kombat movie, like, come here. Dragged her out the hot tub by her hair, pulled her out, and was like, knock. I was like, listen, don't get, why you hanging over here in my man's house in his tub? Get your butt over there to your side. And then by that time, Nathan and Fatima had words, right? And Fatima was like, Nathan was like, this is my man's house. Fatima was like, this is my house. Look at the ring. And he was like, so what? It's just an engagement ring. Next thing you know, slap. Fatima gave him the business too. And then you see Zac coming down the stairs like, yo, what's going on? What's going on? So after that, Fatima, she leaves. She goes in the house and goes to the front, was like trying to flag down Lori so that they can, she could, catch the action. So she convinced Lori to go in through the back. Meanwhile, Zac and Nathan's in the back still talking, and he's rushing Nathan to hurry up put on his clothes so that way, I guess, because he already know Lori's still out there, so they can have no confrontation. conflict. And he was like, hurry, 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 hurry. Put your clothes on, hurry, put your clothes on. He's like, and Nathan's still talking, not paying him on. So as soon as Nathan finished putting on his clothes and stuff like that, Fatima walks in through the back. And Nathan goes to open the gate. Lori done got him with the bat and broke his nose. And all you see him fall down. She about to hit him again, but then she just ran off and left. And then, before that, Nathan, Fatima, and Zac Confrontation was going back and forth. It was like, why you gotta do all this stuff? So, yeah. Nathan leaves with a broken nose, falls in the mud and stuff like that. Lori runs off. Zac and Fatima, they go in the house. They both, it's just too much. Like, from the bright and Angela with the Bryce and Zac situation, now to the Nate and Lori and Deja situation. It was just too much for Fatima to handle. So they go in, they sit on the couch with like a little stank attitude amongst each other, and she start breaking it down like, do y'all really do this stuff? Do y'all cover for each other and stuff like that? Zac tried to reassure her like, no, I don't do this. I know nothing about this. I did not even know he was supposed to be at my house. Why he brought this girl over here, and it's just like, it's just too much. After that, he was told to clean out the hot tub. He stormed off and changed his clothes and went to outside to clean. And then later on, Fatima, she goes downstairs. She gets a phone call. It's Angela. Angela was trying to talk to Fatima. And Fatima's trying to tell her, like, listen, talk to your man. And Angela was like, she's not trying to hear anything Fatima really wants to say. She just want to let her know that it wasn't about what we talked about in the car. Eventually, Fatima was like, yeah, it's about what we talked about in the car. And then Angela wanted to find out more information, but Fatima was like, listen, just talk to your man. Like, let's talk to your man. So eventually, Angela was like, listen, I want to come over so that we can talk it out and see where things go from there. And then Fatima was like, I don't know about this because I might have to talk to Zac about it because, he still might be on the fence about the whole situation. And I just want to see where his headspace is. So eventually Fatima told her, listen, I'll talk to him and then I'll call you back. So she went outside to talk to Zac. Before that, Tony shows up. And Tony was talking to Zac, and supposedly, I guess Nathan told Tony his side of the story to make it seem like it was Zac's fault. But then again, Zac had to put Tony in his place. Like, listen, every time Nathan do something wrong, you laugh about it, but it's a whole serious situation. Like, he's at fault. He's in the wrong. Like, he shouldn't have did that. He shouldn't have brought that girl to my house. And then you got me in the midst of it. And then plus on top of that, I got my girl who lives here, and she ain't got time for this. So he basically set the record straight, like, listen, y'all gotta grow up. We not little kids anymore. I'm on a whole nother lifestyle. I'm doing right by my girl, and I ain't got time for this. So after that, Fatima comes outside. And she brings a beer, and they're cleaning out the tub. Eventually, Tony took the hint, and he said, listen, I'll call you later. I'll call you tomorrow so I can help you finish the rest. And he was like, yeah, that's cool. So that's when Fatima asks Zac about the whole Bryce situation. They're going to come over and they're going to talk and try to rectify the situation and see. And just let them know about your feelings and how you do not get down like that. And that's just what it is. Eventually, Zac didn't really say yes, but he really didn't say no. So eventually he said, Fatima, just do what you do. She was like, okay, good. So then she went back inside. and she found out she got a missed call. Kelly from the job called her about the DNA results, and she went outside. Fatima went back outside to talk to Zac, and Fatima was like, Zac, these are the DNA results. He was like, yeah, I'm happy about it. Let's bust it open. Soon as you open it, by his facial expression, that was the worst news he was ever expected. Come to find out, 99.9%, he is the father. But you know what I also don't understand is, how can... I know that there's some way people do it. Like, some females, like, if that guy wasn't present when you was born, when the baby was born, and it was like a one-time situation, how did that automatically give you the chance, or whatever the case may be, to put that person's name on the birth certificate? If you were sleeping around with other people at the same time, like, did you automatically think that was what was it? Excuse me. Yeah, so do you automatically think that that's how it's gonna go? And then if that's the case, why nobody ever found out where he stayed? If that was 3 years ago, like, if y'all knew he stayed with Karen when they came to arrest him and sisters, like, why y'all didn't send no information there to her house so that it could have been rectified 3 years earlier? Like, y'all just let stuff slide, but we gonna see. Y'all let me know in the comment section y'all thoughts about this whole situation, because right now we gonna keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best, because right now it seems like the devil is trying Zac, and Zac is trying to be in his good graces with God and move on the right path with his fiance Fatima, because this was just crazy. What a way to end the season. Like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for the next season to come, because I hope they get to the root of everything that's going on. So yeah, y'all stay tuned, because I'm gonna be tuned in for next time. I can't wait. Like, wow. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.